Well, good afternoon, everybody. This is Brad Neuenswander, and this is our November 7th Lunchtime Hot Topics. Today, we've got a rather short agenda. We've been hitting you pretty hard over the last few months. We have two updates today. Lee Jones is going to give you an update on ACT, the statewide initiative that we have moving forward. And then Amanda Petersen, who is our new early childhood director, is going to give you an update on early childhood. We plan on having some more as we go along. We don't want to repeat too many of the sessions, but I want to remind you, if you go to my website, on the agency website, we have all the prior lunchtime hot topics recorded along with the agenda, so you can search by agenda if there's something you wanted an update again, so you can replay those at any time. So today we've got about 15 minutes of just a couple updates. Again, I'd encourage you, if there are things that you would like for us to address or questions you have relative to these updates, send those to the link lunchtime@ksde.org, and we will get those included in future episodes, including answering your questions. Again, it's an honor to be on this journey with you, and we'll start with Lee Jones.
Good morning. I'm Lee Jones, Assessment Coordinator at KSDE. I'm going to give you a very brief update on where we are with the ACT work keys. First thing I want to do is try to clarify, because it keeps coming up that there's a misunderstanding on who is eligible to take the state paid for ACT and work keys. The legislature appropriated money for all public school juniors to take the ACT and or the work keys this year, even if they have taken it before. So there's no restrictions on juniors. For this year, seniors who have not had the opportunity to take the ACT may take the ACT and the state will pay for it. Seniors who have not taken the work keys before may take the work keys and the state will pay for it. That question on the seniors keeps coming back to us. Templates were supposed to have been submitted to KSDE by September 24th to designate the district test coordinator and building test coordinator for this initiative for ACT and work keys. Our IT department at KSDE put all those things together and submitted them to ACT. We had some stragglers and we managed to get those in, but if you missed that, you're going to have to go directly to ACT and figure out how to get your district test coordinator and building test coordinator in their system. The next little paragraph there has a link to the ACT Kansas webpage. There are training documents on there. There are resources to help students prepare for the ACT and work keys. A tremendous amount of information there for you to use at your discretion. ACT will begin communicating directly with building test coordinators and district test coordinators on October 29th with a series of emails that will lead you through step by step what has to happen before the tests are administered in February. So be prepared for that. If you don't have your building test coordinator, district test coordinator in the system, you will not be getting that information. To register your students for these two assessments, you will submit test records through our KID system, as is done for all of our state assessments. Whoever your data person is in your district that does the KIDS uploads will know how to submit test records. It'll be the same thing they are used to doing. Those records must be submitted for the ACT and work keys by December 12th. Then KSDE staff will compile that, submit it to ACT. There will be opportunities for additional individual enrollments or edits, unenrollments, and so forth after that date, but those adjustments will be made up until, I've got a date change here, January 11th. Just found that out yesterday. but those will all be done in the ACT system. They have a system called Pearson Access Next, which opens up on November 5th, and they will begin training you how to use that. ACT did conduct 3 regional face-to-face trainings on the implementation of the ACT and work keys in October. If you were unable to attend, or if you wish to review what was presented there, that information is posted in modules on the ACT Kansas webpage, and the bottom line here on this screen is the link to that material. If you click on a module, it'll ask you to register to give you access, and then you can listen to and see the PowerPoint presentation while the presenter talks to the PowerPoint. As you have questions about this, you can contact me, L. Jones at ksde.org, and I will help you through the process with the test records. But from here forward, most of the communication is going to be directly between your test coordinators and ACT.
Hello, my name is Amanda Petersen, and I'm the Director of Early Childhood. I'm thrilled to be giving you an update about what is going on with the Early Childhood team at the Kansas State Department of Education today. If you have any questions, you can feel welcome to email me at apetersen@aksde.org, and the team and I would be happy to work with you. To start, I wanted to provide an update on our kindergarten readiness snapshot tool. Thank you so much to the many districts who worked hard to make our first collection window a success. We really appreciate all of the work that you did to engage families and to help us collect a snapshot of where children are at statewide upon entry into kindergarten. As you all know, this is a really important opportunity for us to better understand our social, emotional, and cognitive development of kindergarten children. And we're really pleased that we have this tool available to be able to help us inform our work around the Kindergarten Readiness Initiative and help build opportunities for Kansas to increase our focus on early childhood in the years moving forward. As an update, the first statewide collection window, as you all know, began on August 1st and ended September 20th, and all districts were required to participate in this statewide collection window. As of October 2nd, districts had entered in 21,838 ASQ3 screenings and 21,341 ASQ SE2 screenings. We do know that some districts may have paper versions of the questionnaire that have not yet been entered in, and you do still have access to ASQ online. If for some reason you have not yet entered those screenings in, you should do so as quickly as possible, as that's very important as we're analyzing this data. We are now focused on collecting feedback and lessons learned from districts, knowing that we will again be collecting this data next year. And so if you have lessons learned, or if you had particular strategies that were really successful in engaging caregivers in this work, we would absolutely love to hear from you. You can send me an email at apetersen@ksde.org or email earlylearning@ksde.org with your feedback. Likewise, if you experienced any challenges or if you have really serious needs as we're considering what resources we might develop to help make next year's screening a success, we would appreciate that information as well. We are now working to analyze this year's data and communicate the results so that we can create a better understanding of the current state of Kansas kindergartners' development. If you are looking for additional resources that we have available currently or additional next steps, you can visit the dedicated Ages and Stages Questionnaires Kansas website at agesandstages.com/ks. On the left-hand side of the screen, you'll see quick reference guides and online support modules. Both the guides and the modules have sections dedicated to interpreting results and next steps that may be helpful as you're considering how to incorporate this data into your work. We also have an update regarding the 4-year-old at risk preschool program. Thank you so much to all of our program administrators for your partnership throughout the month of September as we work to maximize the number of slots that were allocated to programs. As you prepare for audits this year, please prepare to work with the audit team to identify any 4-year-olds and 3-year-olds who you are currently serving who meet at-risk criteria, even if they're not currently funded by 4-year-old at risk slots. So if you have additional children who would meet criteria who you're serving, The auditors will make a note of that in your audit, and so we'll have that information available. That can help us maximize funding later in the year and also help us inform decisions about the capacity of our school districts statewide to be serving these children. The last update that I want to provide is a preview into the work that we'll be doing in the weeks and months and years ahead. The early childhood team has been working hard with other stakeholders and other state agencies in a collaborative effort that's very exciting for the state of Kansas called the Preschool Development Grant Birth to 5. This is a federal opportunity that we all have to help strengthen early childhood in our state. If Kansas is one of the 40 states that receives this federal funding, then our state will have the opportunity over the course of 2019 to conduct a comprehensive needs assessment and develop a comprehensive strategic plan as it relates to early childhood birth to 5 in Kansas. This would give us an incredible opportunity to better position ourselves and better inform our future work to ensure that every child enters kindergarten socially, emotionally, and academically prepared for success. And we are very hopeful that we will receive the grant and very hopeful that we will then be in communication with all of you as we continue to do the really important work of making sure that we have a coordinated, effective birth to 5 system that allows every Kansas child to thrive. So thank you so very much. If you have any questions, feel welcome to be in touch.